So, essentially, the root cause of illness lies in the subconscious mind. Basically, anytime you have trauma or fear or negative beliefs, believing in something that's not true in alignment with yourself, puts you at disease. It creates illness within the body. Now, commonly this happens from anything from physical abuse, mental abuse, it can even be emotional abuse. Not all abuse is violent physically. Many times, abuse can come in the forms of not being good enough, not being accepted, not loved, not fitting in, developing these beliefs that cause you emotional pain, but you feel you need them to survive in the world. This is the basic cause of all illness. And of course, we have the traumas that happen, things that happen that we suppress, that get caught in the subconscious mind. Now, keep in mind, everything I'm sharing with you is from my own personal experience of doing this for over 20 years. I am not like the all knowing last word on the subject. I can just share with you what I've seen and witnessed based upon my own experience. I've tried to find many ways around this, and I've yet found a way that doesn't fit into this mold. Now, commonly when you have an illness, whether it's something wrong with your vision, your back, your shoulders, your legs, the symptoms themselves that you experience will be a direct metaphor or symbolic expression of the illness that you have or the negative belief that is trapped in your subconscious mind. For example, if you feel that you have to bear the weight of the world upon you so that you can get love, then you may have back problems. If you feel that you're not moving forward in life, or if there's something keeping you from truly moving forward in life and having the joy that you want, then it can manifest in the knees or the legs. If there's something in your life that you're holding on to that you're unwilling to let go of, it can manifest in the hands as a form of arthritis. If there's something subconsciously you don't want to see, metaphorically or literally, that can manifest in issues with the eyes. If there's something you don't want to hear, that can manifest with issues in your ears. Commonly, I'll run into people who have problems with one of their ears losing hearing because they're subconsciously they don't want to hear or listen to the intuition of their higher self. So the best way to see this is that 99% of the time your symptoms will be more of a message, a way for your higher self to communicate with you what exactly the belief that you're not in alignment with. Commonly, I see this all the time. Everything from shoulders, skin issues, heart disease, cancer, whatever you can think of. 99.9% of the time, it's going to be directly related to something in the subconscious mind. Now, it could end up in the subconscious mind, whether from a past life or a present life or a parallel life. Most of the time, it's something in the present life. Then occasionally, I might say 15% of the time, it's going to end up in something in a past life. And then very rarely you'll see something in a parallel life. Now, commonly people don't understand that how can you simply by removing something from the subconscious mind, it can create powerful healing. Well, it's very simple. The fact is that your body isn't physical, not in the way that you believe it is. Your body is actually an energetic matrix, an energetic construct, which is an expression of your mind itself. Everything is basically energy. Think of it as a huge hologram, like in the Matrix. So once you remove the information that's messing up the projection of your hologram, which is usually a negative belief, then the body can correct itself naturally. Literally 9 times out of 10, without any outside interference, the body will correct itself once the belief is removed. Now, if you do need more, if you need additional assistance, something that can speed up the process, you can access something called your higher self. Your higher self is a level of your consciousness that exists on a higher frequency, and it has the ability to heal anything, no matter what it is, no matter how long you've had it. Now, commonly, people will talk about these things, but they're talking them out of theory, things that they've read, things that they're repeating. I'm telling you, everything I'm telling you is from my own personal experience. If possible, I'm going to include video links below so that you can see people who've experienced healing. I'm not doing this to brag, and I'm not doing this so that I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm trying to convey to you that the information I'm telling you is based upon my own experience, and that I want to show you for real the videos that I do know what I'm talking about. This isn't something I'm making up. Now, in my experience, absolutely nothing, there isn't anything that can't be healed, whether it's be heart disease, diabetes, injuries, illnesses. I once had a client who had very bad diabetes, who's 85 years old, spent 25 years with diabetes to the point where his nervous system was basically fried and it wasn't working anymore. He couldn't hold his hand without having the tremors. Now, essentially, like I said before, remember I told you that every illness is a metaphor, a symbol of what you're repressing. This young man suffered, this gentleman suffered a loss in his life, and a loss was so profound, he lost all sweetness from life. Life became without sweetness, and then that manifested into diabetes in the body. Now, isn't that fascinating? I've seen this time and time again. Whatever it is you're experiencing, it's usually also a metaphor and a symptom. The symptom itself is a metaphor, a symptom of what it is in relation to the belief that you were suppressing. Now, below I've included some articles. I would behoove you to read them if you're interested in this topic, so that you can get a better idea of how the symptoms work and how the disease manifests through the body. Naturally speaking, of course, I have to tell you that I'm not a doctor and that this is not a substitute for medical advice, and I think you understand why I have to say that. So keep that in mind. Do check out the information that I'm sharing with you. Please check out the videos. If you have any questions or any comments or any requests, please put them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help everyone that I can. The next video I'm going to go into the modalities of the best way that I choose to do healings with people. There's 3 different ways. The ways I'll be doing with most of the people here is that I can is accessing the higher self remotely. You don't have to be in person to access someone's superconscious mind. And this is because essentially when you understand your true nature, you understand that we're actually all one. We're actually all one in consciousness, having the different expressions, different experiences through different bodies and different avatars. So when you reach this level of understanding, you can help others, because when you help others, you're essentially helping yourself. Does that make any sense? So you're no longer operating out of the realm of the ego. You're no longer trying to be the savior or the healer. You're not trying to get approval. You're not trying to save anyone. By helping others, you're merely helping yourself. When you approach at this level of consciousness, then it's very easy to remotely help people. Then there's other ways of doing this as well, using subliminals, hypnosis, where you can access the higher self with other people directly, using these methods on Zoom or in person. I'll go over that as well. So for those of you who've been asking for our assistance, we're going to be doing the remote version of it. And I find that this works 80% of the time for people. You just have to be open to the experience, and you have to understand that what we're doing is we're energetically removing whatever subconscious belief is within you. Now, when we do this process, you have to also understand that many people hold on to beliefs because they're fear-based, and they believe that these negative beliefs are required to keep them safe and healthy. Now, I know it sounds crazy, but that's why we hold on to negative beliefs. Through trauma, we believe these beliefs are crucial for our survival. So when these beliefs start to be cleared out of us, sometimes we experience anxiety, fear, or depression. You have to understand that this is just part of the clearing process. Every belief that you have has a resonating frequency, a resonating feeling. So say, for instance, you have a belief that you're not good enough, that you can't move forward in life, that you're stuck, or that you need fear to keep you safe. That belief itself will resonate at a certain energetic frequency, and it will feel a certain way to the body. 9 times out of 10, it will feel uncomfortable. So as these beliefs are being cleared from you, your body emotionally, you may start to feel depression, anxiety, anger, etc. It's important for you to understand that this is just the resonance of the belief or the feeling that is being trapped in your subconscious that we're clearing out. When you're experiencing this, it's very, very important that you remain present and don't distract yourself with pornography or drugs or alcoholism. because you need to be very present in the process. In this society, we are greatly encouraged to suppress our feelings as a means to fit in, to be accepted, to be loved. It almost becomes automatic that we become uncomfortable with being with uncomfortable feelings. But as these clearings are happening, it's important for you just to be present with the feelings and understand it's going to pass and it's going to process. That works for 80% of the time. The other 20% you need to go a little bit deeper and clear any further resistance that the person may be feeling. So I know I'm moving kind of fast here for you guys, but I want to get straight to the point. I don't want to beat around the bush. I want to just give you the information straight up to help you, because I feel like it's critical at this time. The reason that you're here is because you are awakening and you do want to know your true power and you do want a deeper understanding of how the mind works. I am humbled that I had such a huge response. In terms of the parallel universe videos, I will create more videos of that, answering any questions and anything else you would like to know about. Please let me know. And I look forward to conveying all the knowledge that I have with you to help you empower yourself. At all times, remember, keep in mind that my job is just simply to point within you your own power, and that all the power, all the knowledge you seek is merely within you. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for your attention. I hope you find this helpful, and please check out the links in the articles and videos below. They will greatly help you. Thank you.